Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. The Igbo, Ipob, Peter Lobby and 2023. The Igbo, Ipob, Peter Lobby and 2023. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Given the strong feelings evoked in the Southeast by the perceived imperative of a president of Igbo extraction succeeding President Muhammadu Buhari in 2023, it is understandable that the presidential aspiration of Mr. Peter Obi, presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, has gained considerable traction, particularly among youth in the region. But then, the demand in some quarters that the presidency ought by right to be conceded to the Southeast in 2023 is of little practical import. In a multi-party liberal democratic system like ours, which provides that stipulated political offices, including the presidency, be competed for and winners emerge on the basis of numerical electoral majorities and in compliance with the required territorial spread of substantial support. Obi is often eloquent, although his statistics are often inaccurate. It can be entertaining in his presentations even when his policy enunciations lack concreteness. In my view, there is nothing remarkable about his 8-year tenure as governor of Anambra State. Beyond his claims as regards the humongous amount he left in the state, Kofas for his predecessor, claims vigorously disputed by the latter, to inspire any great excitement about the developmental prospect of his presidency. But the most serious burden of his aspiration, in my view, is the way that the Igbo have appropriated his candidacy and the often contemptuous and virulently abusive and insulting disposition of his essentially Igbo ethnic support base on social media towards other candidates and anyone who exercises his or her fundamental right to oppose Obi. Yet, he ought to do more, in my view, to help control and productively channel the emotions and actions of his supporters on social media, especially if the young people in question truly believe in his leadership. Those who see nothing wrong in routinely deriding other candidates as Thief Nobu, Jaga Bandit, or Atiku Luta, for example, suddenly erupt in anger when a writer takes legitimate literary licenses with Obi's name. For instance, on Thursday, The Guardian Online published a thread by an Igbo youth group, the Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, COSEL, that Tinubu's campaign posters, billboards, or other election materials must not be cited anywhere in the Southeast, and that a task force had been set up to enforce the order and punish violators. It is not impossible that these are the antics of mischief makers, but they must not also be dismissed lightly. In addition to the security agencies demonstrating seriously that such threat will be decisively dealt with, as they could cause widespread breakdown of law and order that could prove fatal to democracy if supporters of other candidates behave the same way. Political leaders must take the lead in the showing their followers the example of political decorum and decency. In an electoral system where no ethnic group or region can single-handedly produce a president without support from others, any candidate will create the impression that he is out to pursue a sectional agenda and thus cannot be trusted by people outside his ethnic enclave is doomed to electoral disaster. Another example is a poster that has gone viral on social media featuring pictures of Peter Obi and his vice presidential candidate Yusuf Baba Ahmed, who are purportedly built to address the supposed anniversary rally of the EndSARS protest at the Lekki Toll Gate, Lagos on October 1. If such a plan indeed exists, it is a recipe for predictable violence and bloodshed, given the current ethnically charged political atmosphere created by the exuberance of the obedient crowd, notably in Lagos. The EndSARS protests were organized as a nationwide activity against human rights abuses by the disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS. But in Lagos, it took a particularly destructive partisan and ethnic turn, with loss of lives and property worth over 2 trillion destroyed. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section